Whenever I set up justgoodstuff.ie, I would have been absolutely lost at sea without Shopify. Starting your own business or product can be completely overwhelming. When I discovered Shopify, it made my life so much easier. With Shopify, it's not just websites like justgoodstuff.ie. They're also the platform behind millions and millions of businesses around the world, from household names to other brands just getting started. Shopify has so many AI tools. They can even enhance your product photography. You can easily create email and social media campaigns wherever your customers are scrolling. It's got world-class expertise in everything from managing inventory to international shipping. It can process returns. It's super, super simple. So basically, turn your big business idea into with Shopify on your side. Sign up for your €1 per month trial and start selling today at shopify.ie. Go to shopify.ie. That's shopify.ie. It's time to see what you can accomplish with Shopify by your side. Welcome back to Sauce on the Side. How's it going, guys? How the hell are you? How are your heart? No, welcome back to Sauce on the Side for those with very good taste.
It's better than double dipping.
It's better than double dipping. Still not there.
No.
Prize for whoever eventually thinks of the right one. Whoever eventually thinks of the tagline, you will receive an enormous prize in studio.
Love it.
It won't be a massive check.
Oh.
But it'll be something very good.
Yeah.
Okay. The game's on. Nevertheless, welcome back to Sauce on the Side.
How are you, Mark?
I'm excellent.
Yeah?
Obviously, a bit of context is required as to what this episode is about.
Please.
So, as some of you will know, this week on the main show, which comes out tomorrow on Wednesday, we are discussing all things fear.
Yes.
And people having the fear after nights out, things that they've done on nights out to give them the fear. You know, some people took it too far and then wrote books about it. Oh, I'm hungover. That's not really it, Mark. It was about more deep than that,
You did give yourself a bit of credit.
Thank you. Anyway, we got some interesting replies.
We did.
But the most interesting was the first reply that I got.
Okay.
And we've unfolded or uncovered an unmerciful investigation here.
Okay.
This is the first message that I received when I put up the box yesterday. I cannot believe that this is the first one in. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Had a threesome with my boss and her husband after a work night out.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
So I was like, this sounds like take the piss.
Yeah.
So I messaged her and I was like, surely not. Need some info. How did it start? What happened? What was the next day like? Etc.
Okay.
She writes back, I wanted to die. We had work the next day, so I left and went home and got ready for work and turned up like nothing had happened. They were fiancés at the time. It went a bit further through time and I ended up in a relationship with my boss.
What?
And then a bridesmaid at their wedding.
No.
So at this point I'm like, it's fucking, I've only landed in Dublin.
No.
I'm barely through the airport terminal 2. Do you know what I mean? And I'm like, this can't be real. So I wrote back on, so wait, you, the boss, her husband, and one of the and this is a woman who wrote this in.
Oh my God.
So I go, so wait, you, the boss, her husband, and one of the bridesmaids, or after the threesome, you got so close and that they then asked you to become a bridesmaid /bridesmaid. Happy enough with that one.
Nice.
Always the bridesmaid, never the bride. So after the threesome, and then she goes, sorry, after the threesome, we became close and I ended up her bridesmaid. Even typing this, I know it sounds ridiculous.
Jesus Christ.
So obviously the crowd goes wild. And I'm like, this is completely insane. People are going to lose their shit. The majority of people are like, this is fake. And to be fair, I understand. I believe it. Like, we've had so many loose contributions in recent months. I was like, this is definitely somebody just trying to capitalise on the momentum and get involved in the attention, whatever.
Of course.
So anyway, I messaged her and I was like, please tell me the full story. She sends me a 2-minute long voice note that is genuinely insane.
Okay.
Like, completely insane.
Oh my God.
Now, It doesn't make a difference, but she's not Irish.
Okay.
So why are you saying it? Well, just to give people context of the story. However, it did happen in Ireland. So she sent her the voice note and I was like, this has to be fake.
Okay.
She goes, I swear to fuck, that's only some of it. And from that one night out. So the fear is lifelong, haha. And I go, we're going to have to give this one a proper special. Do I have your permission to include the voice note if we use our anonymous voice changer? She goes, yes, absolutely. And she said she'll send another tomorrow, aka today, with further details. She's happily married now. I go, amazing.
Good to hear.
And then she starts sending me some more details. Anyway, I said, please tell us the full story so I can put this to the listeners. Because I'm not taking, people going, this is fake. I am not. Here it is, straight from the horse's mouth, right? Are you ready for this?
Okay.
Welcome back to Sauce on the Side. If this is your first time joining the show, guys, we've got 4 shows out every week. Sauce on the Side, the weekly roast, the roast mortem, and Sauce on the Side part 2. If you enjoy the show, if you want to hear more, click follow wherever you get your pods, and you will be given access to basically Ireland's answer to Graham Norton's Red Chair, mixed between like a late night talk show, mixed between a phone-in show. That's the sort of hybrid that we're going for. And yeah, thank you so much for joining us. Are you ready? By the way, just before I play this voice note, I feel like I need to put some music under it.
Okay.
Something serious now, because this is a serious thing, so it can't be stupid music. It has to be,
Yeah.
Okay? Because people, I sort of take the piss sometimes the music, whereas this is, there's feelings were hurt in this situation, so you can't just make light of the fact that these two women were, okay, it's time to be a bit mature.
I feel like you're about to play the most inappropriate
That's
music
ridiculous.
possible.
Okay, let's go.
Okay, here goes. So I the fear question that you had just brought me straight back to it's still a current fear from a night out. Anyway, team night out, there was about 8 of us there, including my boss, and drinks were flowing, things were getting a bit loose, as they always do, or like people just get a bit loose for their words and things like that. Everybody's hugging and things, so I didn't want to go home. I wasn't ready to go home, and my boss had asked me if I wanted to go back to hers for drinks. Now, thinking back, there was a few messages prior to that were a bit flirtatious before, like a few days before the worst night out, and I hadn't ever been with a girl or anything like that, so I had shown them to my lesbian friend, and I was like, what the fuck, like, is this for real, is this professional, is this what, like, give me some ideas? And she was like, no, that's a bit risky. So I think the seed was already planted in the back of my mind, and obviously having that confidence of the drink and everything, I was like, yes, I'll come back to your house. Bearing in mind this was a Thursday night, we had work the next day, so I went back, and her fiance was still awake, which I thought was a bit odd, and the drinks were flowing and everything. He ended up going to the toilet, and she smacked her lips on me, so we were kissing, and I was enjoying it, I think. And then he came downstairs and he ended up joining in, and I was like, I remember thinking at the time, like, what the fuck, like, what the fuck is going on? But I just went ahead with it, and I just, like, early 20s, I was like, fuck this, like, doesn't matter, like, just go with it, you're enjoying it. So anyway, next day, I had to get up, go to work. Went home, got up, went to work, acted as if nothing happened. But then I started to catch feelings. It was quite, I ended up falling with, like, total idiot. So we would sneak off at lunch, we would go on work trips together, we would go into the toilets and work together, bear in mind, still my boss. So then, and still with her fiance. Anyway, she then started planning the wedding, and I was like, what the fuck? Like, how, like, I'm so confused, like, my mind was all over the place, and this was all in secret, so nobody kind of knew. People probably did know about us, but we thought they didn't. So she started planning the wedding, and then she asked me to be bridesmaid, and I was like, because I was so obsessed, I was like, yes, of course, I'll be your bridesmaid. So then we were going dress shopping, I planned the hen, and then the night before the wedding, I obviously had to stay there because the groom went away and the brides and her bridesmaids stayed. So I had to sleep in a spare room. And I was like, what the fuck? Like, we've been sleeping together for so long now. Like, what is going on? So anyway, I remember crying myself to sleep. I think it was like to a Coldplay song or something. And then so the next day down the aisle, I stood by her side sobbing because I've just felt heartbroken because she'd said, oh, by the way, I'll leave him for you. This is from this one night out. So then they went on honeymoon. She went to Tiffany's and everything, bought me a ring. She bought me a ring for my finger, my ring finger. The marriage, oh, by the way, and I must say, when they were on the honeymoon, I did have an inkling that she was maybe seeing someone else in a different office who worked in the same company. And by the way, this was a big corporate company. So I hacked into her work computer and found emails and everything, like when they were meeting and like things that were going on. So then I tried to print them out. I printed them out and I was trying to break into their house. This is mental, right? I sound like a psycho, I promise. I'm not anymore. I tried to break into the house. I ended up like falling out. Like my head couldn't fit through the window for some reason. I was trying to pull the window open and I fell off the window and broke my coccyx. But anyway, that's just that's a side note. So they were on honeymoon. This is going to stop. I'll send another one.
Okay, that's more than enough for this episode.
Oh my good God.
Mother of divine Jesus.
There's a whole series here, Mark.
So, I know it's going to sound mental, but I'm not. So as I was breaking into their house, as I was scaling the ironclad gates and trying to avoid the upturned broken bottles
be nice
to, put off intruders.
Yeah.
I thought, you're probably wondering how I got here, right? Yeah, we are. We really are. Love, eh? Makes us all, hey, I just care too much. You can't handle a fiery girl like me. No, of course. No, absolutely I can't.
Yeah.
You cannot. I have too much of the passion. I have a passionate lover. You've never been with a Latino girl before? You're from Croydon. So, anyway.
You're breaking the law.
Okay, there's so much to get into here.
Jesus Christ.
One of my biggest fears when planning the tour around Ireland and figuring out the merchandise was that I wouldn't have a good vehicle to sell. But thanks to Shopify, I can use justgoodstuff.ie. I can update the website from my dressing room. With Shopify, it's not just websites like justgoodstuff.ie. They're also the platform behind millions and millions of businesses around the world, from household names to other brands just getting started. Shopify has so many AI tools. They can even enhance your product photography. You can easily create email and social media campaigns wherever your customers are scrolling. It's got world-class expertise in everything from managing inventory to international shipping. It can process returns. It's super, super simple. So basically, turn your big business idea into... with Shopify on your side. Sign up for your €1 per month trial and start selling today at shopify.ie. Go to shopify.ie. That's shopify.ie. It's time to see what you can accomplish with Shopify by your side. Let's just get things in chronological order because that's only part one.
Okay.
So let's just bit of manners and grace and decorum here, please. Okay? So this girl is at a work night out.
Yes.
She's having a bit of crack. Her boss then says, do you fancy coming back to mine for a couple of drinks?
Yeah.
That's fine.
Happens.
It happens. It happens. It absolutely happens. And sort of, if we were to be, by the way, working in a utopic and progressive work environment, titles mean but a thing. They don't mean anything.
Yes.
You should be able to fraternise, seniority, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Whether it's Zuckerberg or the quote-unquote postal worker. That's where the term going postal comes from, by the way.
Really?
People losing their minds in the postal rooms. And then there was a very famous shooting of a postal worker who did either shoot loads of people or just missed a couple of deliveries. But let's go with the bullets. brah, brah. But there was a postal worker who lost his mind and shot loads of people. And the term, I think it's because they'd be like windowless, very unpleasant places to work in the basement of the building. That the whole idea of going postal, I think, is now synonymous with rage. I could be pulling all of that out of my arse. However, this woman is at an office party. The boss invites her back to hers for a couple of drinks. Fair enough.
Happens.
These things happen.
Yeah.
However, the thing that interests me is that she then says prior to that, there had been a couple of messages sent to her that she had to then go and seek counsel from a smorgasbord of lesbians. Do you know what I mean? What's a group of lesbians called? A flock?
Yeah, maybe, yeah.
A cluster?
Oh.
A minge? Couldn't be a minge.
Definitely
That would be meant unless a lesbian decided that, in which case, fair enough. Play away. But so she has to go. But hold on though. Firstly, getting counsel from lesbians, I'm a huge supporter of that.
Totally.
Some of the best advice I've received in my life. Got 2 friends who are lesbian, and no, they're not together. Oh, well, just say no. That's not how it works. Do you know what I mean? Have you ever thought about it? No, of course not.
No.
Because it's anyway. Yeah. But they've given me great advice, so I'm a huge advocate of having a lesbian in your life who can give you life advice. Okay. But the idea of just like needing to show the lesbian the text, go, is that about vagina? Come on! It doesn't take a lesbian to tell you if someone's flirting. It's like, what's that? They're pubes. You know what I mean? She's sending you clit pics. Come on, like. You don't need to ask a lesbian, find a lesbian. Call, if you think someone's coming on to you, call your nearest lesbian. Do you know what I mean? Ask for, is it Geraldine? Or what was Dorothy?
Dorothy.
Are you a friend of Dorothy's? Brilliant.
Yeah.
An amazing initiative.
I love it.
Anyway.
Yeah.
So she asked her lesbian friends, do you think that she's coming on to me? And the lesbian friend's like, absolutely. Grant. And she goes back to work, goes back to her life.
Obviously.
She then goes back to the boss's house. The husband is awake.
Yeah.
But he's still upstairs. So what's he doing like? Is he just sitting up there in a nightdress? Do you know what I mean? Watching the NFL like a boring Dublin bastard. Oh, Matthew's real tired because he's up till 4 a.m. watching the Super Bowl. Cool, divorce him. He's a bore. No one wants to hear about the Green Bay Packers at your son's fucking camogie game. It's over for Matthew, okay? Oh, he's still playing Madden at the age of 30. Yeah. It's over. Anyway, Madden was unreal.
It was so good.
That's the only... Anyway.
Okay.
We're getting distracted.
Stay on track
here.
Side.
Sauce on the side. So the husband's awake and then she starts making out with the boss, to use the term. She just starts making out, grand, and then the husband comes down and goes, I can't sleep. I was going to get some night nurse, but now that I see my wife snogging one of her employees,
Hey guys,
what's the guy? Mind if I... By the way, 3-way scores, famously unenjoyable for everybody involved. They don't make any sense.
Logistical nightmare.
A logistical nightmare. You only do it to say you've done it.
Yeah.
Oh, you'll do this. Drool and slop everywhere.
Too much, and then there's one out.
Do you know what I mean?
It's just a trifecta.
It's just complete
good.
slop. Labello everywhere. And you're like, guys, come on, it's a family event. Let's. But so the 3 of them start making out.
Yeah.
And then the night ends. Grant. That was good. How'd you get on last night? The work do? Where was the horse? Did you have good fun? Jeez, I had a skinful. Why? What you go? After McNesbitt's, me and a few... What? Me and a few of the lads from mergers and acquisitions, we headed back to Jerome's in Sandyford.
Of course.
So, yeah, that was grand. Played a bit of Madden. What about yourself? Not much. Went back to, Cox, don't you? As in, Dynamite Cox, the boss? Yeah. Geez, she's a serious ball breaker. Yeah, I went back to hers. What did you do? Well, she's less of a ball breaker, more of a boob breaker because I snogged her and her husband. Oh, sorry, I shagged her. I had a threesome.
Yes.
How does a threesome work in that sense?
What are you asking specifically?
You know what I'm asking. I'm asking for the specifics. I'm very much asking. I'm asking for the ins and outs of the ins and outs.
Oh, very good. I'd imagine it's... I don't know what to say.
Yeah. Thank God, because you're on thin ice there, my man. Pervert.
Fuck
anyway, getting ideas about us threesoming someone. Anyway, so she has the threesome and then just back to work the next day.
Yeah.
All is normal, but catches feelings.
That's a tough one.
And it is a tough one. They say it's the worst thing about having a threesome with your boss at a Christmas party with her husband, is the invariable romantic attachment thereafter.
The lust to love transition.
So she then starts been really into her. And then unfortunately this boss is prolific with her love of subordinates and is expanded and sharing that love beyond the confines of their office. And she is dipping her toe into some other corporate jargon, being minge. No.
So Q2 minge.
The Q2.
Yeah.
So I mean, I feel like we need to get the advice of a lesbian on this one, because
I love it.
Can somebody, I mean, the lesbians listening going, why the fuck would I know about this insanity? Don't put me in the same, do you know what I mean?
This isn't a lesbian
issue. Not a lesbian issue. This is this person issue. Like,
your two lesbian friends are like, no, we're done with him.
Yeah, we're done with him. This fucking idiot. Also, we don't know him that well. We met him once at a barbecue and he got upset because we beat him in rounders. Do you know what I mean? Anyway, this is where I am with it. Oh, sorry, she's breaking into the house. Yeah, I mean, look, I think there is an unbelievable amount of self-awareness here, because you're acknowledging that you behaved in an insane way, and we all have. Anybody that denies that, but like not acknowledging that you fucked up is never good, because you're just going to harbour and swallow and repress all of those feelings of fucked upness, which will coagulate into more future fucked upness and behaviours.
Very much.
You just haven't figured that. So acknowledging your own insanity is not easy and it's not comfortable, but it is always the right thing to do.
Yes.
I have behaved insanely. I behaved appallingly. I behaved in ways, in a myriad of ways, that I absolutely regret. Like, absolutely regret. However, I have corrected my behaviour.
Yeah.
So I think fair play to her for being honest and saying she's not trying to play the whole like, oh, I'm the normal one there and saying. She's openly saying, like, the
whole thing was a shit show.
Breaking and entering into a gaff, that is. So.
And a marriage.
But then how did she finish up? Did I miss anything else?
She was going to propose to her.
Oh, sorry. Sorry. What? So sorry. Who was going to propose? She was going to propose to the boss.
No, it was vice versa. She had gone to Tiffany's to get a ring.
I genuinely, it's so long, I zoned out on that. I actually did zone out on that. Even me, I'm just, the ADHD, man, 5 minutes is a long voice note.
Yeah, it is.
Even with the music, it's still a lot. Okay, look, let us know your thoughts. Any questions, pop them below. We'll do part 2 on Thursday with the second voice note. Fair play to her. Thank you so much for sharing the story with us.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think there's a lot more to unpack.
I think there is. I think we are. Okay, guys, mind yourself. Tune in tomorrow for the weekly roast, and we will see you then. All the best. Take care. Good luck. How's it going, guys? Anybody out there who has ever set up a small business or a business on the side or their own company will be aware of how all of a sudden overnight you have to wear basically like 1,000 different hats. Whenever I launched justgoodstuff.ie earlier in the year to sell all my merchandise, it was honestly so unbelievably liberating to discover Shopify and to realize that I was actually capable of running and developing my business further myself. With Shopify, it's not just websites like justgoodstuff.ie. They're also the platform behind millions and millions of businesses around the world, from household names to other brands just getting started. Shopify has so many AI tools. They can even enhance your product photography. You can easily create email and social media campaigns wherever your customers are scrolling. It's got world-class expertise in everything from managing inventory to international shipping. It can process returns. It's super, super simple. So basically, turn your big business idea into with Shopify on your side. Sign up for your €1 per month trial and start selling today at shopify.ie. Go to shopify.ie. That's shopify.ie. It's time to see what you can accomplish with Shopify by your side.